I'm Gary Cleveland with helicopterground.com, here to talk to you today about the remote pilot lesson, knowing the FAR aim. The FAR aim is referred to as the FAR aim. It's kind of a lingo with pilots. Some of you helicopter pilots in our helicopter site who are adding on remote pilot as a rating, this may be a little bit of a review or a little bit basic, but it doesn't hurt to revisit where we come from. The FAR aim is the Federal Aviation Regulations Aeronautical Information Manual. The table of contents, each part to Title 14 and 49 are broken down. Throughout our training videos, there will be references to various FAR aim content. You will need to be familiar with the definitions and abbreviations listed in Part 1 of the FAR. Take time to familiarize yourself with these, as it would not be practical to simply read them off to you. You should get a copy of the FAR aim, be it hardback, downloaded on your smartphone, put it on your iPad, your desktop. It's a pretty small file you can download straight from the FAA website free of charge. Depending on how you download it, you can have a search engine to quickly get your hands on the regs that we're going to be referring to throughout our video platform for the remote pilot lessons. Familiarize yourself with the glossary and index near the back. You can easily flip to the back of the FAR aim, look up items by common sense terminology, and it will direct you throughout the FAR aim to read further on it. Many topics can be quickly referenced by simply looking in the index to find the specific locations. The FAR aim is a yearly publication by the Department of Transportation. Your copy can be purchased from many online vendors or downloaded from the FAA, as I mentioned. You are encouraged to have a copy of the FAR aim in some form so as to reference it during our study course. There is a link in the description box below that takes you to the ECFR. It's all of your government regulations, all the federal regulations that you can scroll down through, and you can pick out any federal regulation and quickly nail down the exact regulation that you're wanting to read on. Study list suggestions for the remote pilot are listed as being FAR Title 14, Part 47, Part 48, Part 71, and Part 107. Additional FAA advisory circulars, AC 00-6, AC 150/5200/32, AC 107-2, that's the knowledge test guide, the FAA/S/ACS/10, which is the remote pilot certification standards. FAA-G-8082-22 remote pilot small unmanned aircraft systems study guide. Additional studies that are listed on the FAA website for remote pilots is the safety alerts for operators. These are not just for remote pilots, these are for any pilot, with specific attention to remote pilots because most of them deal with lithium batteries. The SAFO 09013, 10015, 10017, and 15010. In conclusion, it's important for you to get a copy of the FAR aim in some form. I would recommend you get it in all forms because we are going to be using the FAR aim throughout this entire video format. See you in the next video.